I walked into a pizzeria recently in Richmond, and I noticed that he'd gotten much busier. I'd been there before, and I talked to the owner right there. Instagram, he told me. He's upped his social advertising budget. He's developing more content. He's got the work of influencers helping his business, and it's working. Telling the story, interacting, promoting deals, all of it has taken his relatively new business from almost life support to thriving. We are in the era right now of narrative. Any institution, business, government, nonprofit, they all have the tools and the reach to tell their story, to reach more people and to inspire action. Story's always been powerful, but now it's more empowering. And that's what we're doing here at the El Cerrito Chamber of Commerce. That's why this campaign isn't just a goal in itself, but it's the start of a new era in El Cerrito, and an era in which our voices will be growing individually and collectively, our commercial voices in El Cerrito. And the chamber can serve as the key energy hub in amplifying those voices, building that story. Successful chambers across the nation, I've done some research on this, they're the ones whose social media efforts are primarily about the members, not about the chamber itself. You and what you can do for your customers and your clients. You and your story. That is the story. Humans have always craved attention and a sense of belonging. We always respond to stories. That's what we remember. That's what makes us feel. We see ourselves inside of stories instead of larger stories. People need to know, and they need the world to know, that they're part of something bigger than themselves. That's what we can accomplish here in El Cerrito. Our focus on social media, using this tremendous power, it can't be inward, saying, look at us, look at what the chamber is doing. It has to be outward, saying, look at you, look at them, look at what they can do for you, and how appealing what they do is, and how you want to be part of that. I want to share just a little bit of data that I got from a scientific Harris poll. And this scientific data was pulled last year, and I imagine the trends are going in a direction that you can imagine as well. 55% of customers are learning about new brands on socials. 68% using socials to interact with brands and companies. 43% of consumers use their social media as a way to discover new products and interact with products they're already using. 78% of customers are willing to buy from a company after having a positive experience with that company's social platform. 80% of business executives say it's essential to invest in more social marketing, and 91% will increase their social budget in the next 3 years. We all know what direction this is going in. We all know about these trends. This is the era of narrative. Let us at the chamber help you write, tell, act, emote, broadcast, otherwise communicate your story. You are the best of El Cerrito. Let us help you tell that story. And thanks to the great work and talents of Scott helping to put together these digital assets, we're well on our way. So thank you. It is exciting, and we're going to build something special here. And lastly, those of us all on this call, I'm glad we're recording this, but John and Nicole in particular, you guys are leaders in your communities. Share more as we roll this out. Reach one, teach one. I'm glad in some ways that El Cerrito's 25,000 and not 422,000, because our impact can be even more magnified in this smaller theater, not only within our own community, but drawing resources from outside. So this is an exciting time. Thank you.